NatureServe's RARECAT is an online tool to support conservation status assessments. This video introduces RARECAT Multispecies mode, which enables users to assess up to 100 taxa concurrently. Open RARECAT Multispecies mode using the navigation bar at the top of the application. Set the assessment geography by using the drop-down menus in the first section of the Assessment Parameters panel. Specify the set of taxa to be assessed by either uploading a multispecies rank calculator CSV file, uploading one or more CSV files of distribution records, or typing the list directly in the box. Set additional filters and parameters to be applied broadly across all taxa in the assessment, such as the time frame, using the last two sections of the Assessment Parameters panel. When you are happy with your selection, begin the multi-species assessment by clicking the Start Assessment button. A progress bar in the middle of the page highlights the steps being undertaken by RARECAT. Once the multi-species assessment has finished running, the assessment panel is automatically collapsed and the assessment results table is displayed. The assessment results table includes one row per taxon in the multi-species assessment set. The number of records included in the assessment is reported for each taxon. The factor value and corresponding letter of each rarity metric calculated from the full set of assessment records is reported for each taxon. Three additional columns display the results of a comparison between the newly calculated rarity values and previously calculated values obtained from NatureServe Explorer or uploaded by the user. Change in each rarity metric between two user-selected time periods is also displayed, with hotter colors highlighting higher range decreases. Preliminary multi-species assessment results can be reviewed for each taxon individually by clicking on the corresponding review button. This will open up the corresponding taxon's inputs and outputs in single species mode for a full review of the assessment. The full functionality of single species mode is now available to the user to update and refine the assessment inputs and outputs. Once refined to satisfactory extent, inputs and outputs for the taxon under review can be sent back to multi-species mode using the Send to Multi-Species Mode button. Symbols in the review column for the taxa reviewed will switch from an X mark to a check mark. After satisfactory review of the multi-species assessment inputs and outputs, results can be downloaded as an Excel workbook. The first tab of the Excel workbook is formatted like a NatureServe rank calculator file, with each taxon in a new row. The second tab of the Excel workbook reports all the details of the multi-species assessment, with each taxon in a new row.